Good evening. This is yours truly, Mr. Steven, and welcome to the Steven Factor. As you may know, folks, if you're watching this cold opening, I'm going to do something a little different. As you may know, Donald Trump is the winner to become a 45th president elect of the United States, and he will definitely take over the Oval Office this January in 2017. Now, some of you are shocked, especially I'm shocked as well. I'm becoming a Democrat for 8.5 years. And I have a feeling that something is really going to happen. As you may know, I made a statement on my Facebook this morning. I did a little bit of live video this afternoon as well too. But well, guess what? We are not going anywhere. We're trying to fight harder. I'm very concerned about this, but right now we had to fight together as Democrats, Republicans, and also independents will come together as one. We love our country, we respect our country, and we care about our country. But let me tell you something, the most important that we have a new leader here. And I don't know if Donald Trump will succeed in 4 days in the White House. 100 days in the White House, and especially 4 years as president. And I know that is very disappointed for me, for all of us, especially for my friends, my family. But we had to move on and we had to keep in faith. And you know what? Speaking of faith, there's only one person who needs the faith. It's the Lord Savior Jesus Christ. He was a provider. He was our healer. He is a wonderful leader. And he helped us everything to heal us, guide us, and help our country once again, but only God knows when it's really going to happen. Now, as you may know, Donald Trump trying to make some stupidness. This guy doesn't have no political experience. He's trying to get rid of the SSI check. He's trying to get rid of this the food stamps, and we don't have any money. And I'm very concerned that we're gonna be homeless soon. But I don't know what the future holds. What's Donald Trump will going to change his mind? If not, he will going to do the same thing, and also he's going to get rid of the EPA. But let me tell you something, man. It's all about the Donald, and yes, it's all because to all these people, including the rednecks, all the whites, and especially Putin, the Russian president said to congratulate him, and especially one former of the KKK said congratulations as well too. But listen, we have to move on. If Donald Trump changes his mind, if not, he's going to do the same thing over again, and all hell's gonna be breaking loose. But let me tell you something: 2016 is going to end, but keep calm until 2017. All right. Again, 2016 we're going to end during the next month, and let's see what future holds in 2017. I predict that the election night, I think that 2016 become one of the worst and a half year ever, but also I think 2017 will be the worst ever. And I just very concerned about this as well too. So again, Donald Trump won to become a 45th president of the United States. I want to congratulate Donald Trump and his family, and also I wish him nothing for the best. And I hope we can look forward to seeing him if he do this presidency in 100 days of the office. And the Steven Factor and the Stevenation will continue. The show will go on. My friend Martin Roches, we're going to do this, and that's what we want. And this is how the Steven Factor is all about. And this November, coming on Thanksgiving, we are celebrating a 5th anniversary show. I will talk to you how it all began. There's no clips, but again, right now, only God knows why I have time to heal. My body is not completely overwhelmed, but I think that we need to stand together as one. That's all I can ask for. And we could help this America, and we could work harder and we work stronger. And yes, America's been there for 240 years, and God create America in 240 years, and I love America, man. I was a U.S. citizen, and let me tell you something, man. I proud to be America. I'm proud to be American. And as Donald Trump says so many things about this, Hispanics are drug addicts, the Mexicans are drug addicts, rapists, all kinds of stuff. And now he's going back in time, build a new wall. And as you know, he also said that he's going to plan to destroy ISIS. But here's the damn question: if he's going to destroy, if Donald Trump will going to plan ISIS, if not, if Donald Trump is not going to plan ISIS, how the hell he gonna make America great again? That's completely bullshit. But to me, I just don't know. But I just don't know if he's gonna plan or not. But right now, Donald Trump will create his own administration, and it's called the Trump administration. I think he's gonna talk about his education. I think he's gonna cut the Common Core. And I don't know about this, but ladies and gentlemen, only God knows when it's really gonna happen. But right now it is November. Thanksgiving is just around the corner. We have to smooth it down a little bit. And during this January, I will give you so many updates. My correspondent Ronald Roche will also discuss it, but only God knows when it's really gonna happen. So, anyways. Donald Trump, again, congratulations to your victory, and especially for Mike Pence and his family. And again, wish you nothing for the best. The Steven Factor, Stevenation 2016 Election Night Recap Special starts right now. Let's get this battle started. You ready, buddy?
Here we go.
Okay, Martin. This is 2 days, the day after the election night. But the problem is, there's a little bit more controversies around this nation. What went wrong? Do you think the polls are exactly incorrect?
Well, there's no question about it, Stephen. The polls got it wrong. You gotta look at Pennsylvania, for example. Donald Trump was losing in that key battleground state, and Hillary Clinton was poised for that win. Once when Pennsylvania closed at 8 o'clock Tuesday night, we thought that Pennsylvania, Keystone State, was going to go straight to Hillary Clinton, but unfortunately it took way too long. And it took probably until 1 o'clock in the morning to know that Donald Trump was the apparent winner of Pennsylvania. And quite frankly, unfortunately, Democrats stay on the sidelines like they did 2 years ago on the midterm elections, where we saw that big Republican wave. Mm-hmm. And it certainly felt like a wave just 2 nights ago.
That's crazy. And how is your reaction when Trump wants their victory? Do you think he paid everybody before he win, or do you think it's a setup?
No, I think it wasn't no setup. But I think everyone was shocked, stunned, and sadness, and bitter disappointment that Hillary Clinton didn't raise the bar, becoming the first woman president of the United States.
But that is not completely unfair. According to this, Hillary got 228 electoral votes, and Donald Trump got 290. That's almost close to 300. And I think that Donald Trump got the most votes than Hillary. I think Donald Trump paid all the supporters and fought for him without Hillary notice, especially for all the Christian peoples and skinheads and redheads and all these special KKKs. And you know what, Martin? This nation is completely messed up right now.
Well, you have to look at the bright side. Hillary Clinton won the popular vote. Now there's some rumblings that people want to eliminate the Electoral College. They want the popular to vote to be cast. I don't think that's not going to happen in the years to come. I think the Electoral College is here to stay. And if you want to take out the Electoral College, you need a 2/3 majority in the House, a veto-proof majority in the House, and a veto-proof majority in the Senate, which I don't believe is not going to happen. And you need all state legislatures across the country to approve it. So that's certainly not going to happen. And I think the Electoral College is here to stay.
Do you think that Hillary will win this electoral vote, or it's too late?
No, it's too late right now, Stephen. Hillary Clinton lost. She called Donald Trump to concede the race during the wee hours of Wednesday morning. She is however, going to win the popular vote. She has 59 million votes compared to Donald Trump's 57 million.
Okay. Now, Martin, I know how you really feel about this, but you and I are not going anywhere with this Stevenation. This show will go on. The Steven Factor will go on. But I have a feeling that something will going to happen to the Trump administration, also known as the T Team. And I think Donald Trump is having a little bit of work to do coming this January, correct?
Yep, he gets sworn in on January 20th.
And it was on a Friday.
Really? January 20th?
Yes.
Really?
TGIF.
Sworn it's, well, my God, it's going to be on a Friday. Look at that. Wow, that whole day, that whole afternoon, the world's going to change. Once Donald Trump inaugurates as the 45th president of the United States.
And also his 10-year-old boy will become his first son since the JFK era when he was president.
Yep.
Okay, let's talk about Obama and Trump meeting. How did it go?
Well, I got some sources telling me that it went excellent. That's what sources are telling me. Donald Trump predicted that it was going to be like 10 or 15 minutes meeting. Instead, it went over for an hour. So that was good to see. It was good to see those two handshake. And this country needs the symbolism and the gratifying of this election. This country needs to come together, and President-elect Donald Trump and President Obama certainly did that today. And certainly it was a welcome sign, and I hope that President Trump will be a good president. Let's all hope that will be. Right now we need to respect the election results. The American people have spoken, and Donald Trump is our president, so we need to respect that.
For he will fix the economy.
For the first 100 days, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. He said he has a very big tax cut, not since former President Ronald Reagan.
Yeah,
so we'll see what happens.
This will be historic. Donald Trump said he's going to lower taxes, but how much taxing he's going to lower? But remember, the Democrats, you know how the Democrats are. They decide to increase the minimum wage, and that is not fair. And I told you that from a couple of months ago during the Democrat debate. Hillary said, and all these Democrats, I don't know, they said, and I quote, they're going to raise up the minimum wage. They raise up the tax on the minimum wage. But I told you on text that if they're going to decrease the minimum wage, they could save a lot of money, and that's a good thing. But do you think Donald Trump will do lower taxes, the good thing or the bad thing?
That is a good question, Stephen. And it's going to depend on Congress. Right now you have a Republican-controlled Congress. You're going to have a Republican executive and legislative branch. So it's going to come down to see what's going to happen, but it's also going to come down what's going to happen to the Democrats. Are they going to block President Trump's economic plan? Are they going to fight for a minimum wage? Are Republicans going to block Democrats' version of the minimum wage? We'll have to wait and see what happens for the first 100 days next year.
But what about Obamacare?
Obamacare, I think it's going to be gone before you know it.
But what Obamacare will be changed to? Trump Care?
No. I don't think it's not going to happen. I think Obamacare will be. I don't think they're going to repeal all the Obamacare. But I believe that they may replace it with some brand new healthcare reform plan. Let's see what happens.
Okay. But listen, Martin. You and I know about Donald Trump. In New York City, back in the 90s, you already know about Donald Trump. We love Donald Trump, but the problem is he always making decisions. He always refused to become a president. Now, I know I have so many quotes. One of my family members and my aunt said this wonderful quote. This is I want you to listen to this. This is from People's Magazine back in 1998. And I read this on Facebook before my aunt sent it to me. And listen to this. And I quote, If I were to run, I'd run as a Republican. They're the dumbest group of voters in the country. They believe anything on Fox News. I could lie, and they'd still eat it up. I bet my numbers will be terrific. End quote. What's your reaction for that?
Well, I was a little bit too young back in 1997, but we'll see what happens. Let's see. Let's pray for him. And probably maybe 4 or 8 years from now.
I don't know about 8 years.
You never know if he does a good job, which I'm hoping, I'm praying that he does. But we'll see what happens.
But what about the Trump administration?
Immigration.
No. Trump administration. Remember, Donald Trump is going to create his own team. Okay. I think he's going to pick former Mayor Rudy Giuliani, also known as the Attorney General. And also they're going to pick Newt Gingrich.
Yeah. I'm also hearing that Rudy Giuliani could be Secretary of State. Possibly Secretary of State, so...
Also, he changed his mind to the Attorney General into the Secretary of State. But remember, Rudy Giuliani always loved crime. And I think
he was the U.S. attorney.
Yeah.
Before he became mayor.
And remember, he also said Donald Trump and him will going to destroy ISIS. But the problem is what kind of plan he's going to destroy ISIS. If they didn't figure out what kind of plan, how the hell are they going to make America great again?
Well, they're going to have to talk it out. The whole cabinet is security team. But he's going to have a very large present security team. Talk it out, map it out. And not only that, Stephen, he's going to have to convince world leaders, the allies that we have. He's going to have to convince world leaders and foreign ministers that they have a plan to combat ISIS.
Now, this is going to be tough for Trump, and let me tell you something, this is not easy. This is going to be hard than I really expected. If Donald Trump would succeed in 100 days, all hell is breaking loose. Remember, Donald Trump said things to the past. He's going to deport all the immigrants back to Mexico. They're going to get rid of all the Muslim ban. And remember, they get rid of the Muslim ban out of the website, so thank God for that. Thank God for that. And, he also lowered taxes. That's good. And also, he's going to build a new border wall. I really don't understand. Donald Trump is going back in time again where he used to be.
Well, at today's meeting, he didn't say he was going to build a wall, but that was his campaign promise. And we'll have to wait and see what happens. But let's not forget, there's also numerous Republicans and Democrats that they oppose building a wall on the U.S.-Mexico border.
And the Mexicans say they're not going to build a wall.
That's what they say.
But will Donald Trump will change his mind. And remember, there's so many Latinos supporting for Trump, especially for Puerto Ricans. And no offense, man.
Well, no, that was not true. That was not true. There were many Hispanics.
Yes.
63% of them voted for Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
20% of them voted for Donald Trump.
Okay. But how the hell that Trump got his own landslide? How the hell he got beat Florida?
Well, again, Democrats stayed home.
Well,
Democrats stayed home.
this is why all the whites won't vote for Donald Trump. That's what he wants, and that's what he gets. But everything is history, and we're very concerned about the food stamps and the Social Security and the SSI checks.
Yeah, that's something that President Trump will definitely have to they're gonna have to collide with that issue, especially on the tax reform. They're gonna have to tackle the tax reform.
So we will definitely be careful on that.
Yes.
Big time. We will definitely be careful on that too. And anything else you'd like to say to Donald Trump and his family? Or should I say President-elect Donald Trump?
Yeah, so the first thing I would like to say, congratulations to President-elect Donald Trump. This is a very intense time for America, and for this country, and for the world.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, we will have his support.
Mm-hmm.
We need to root for this man
Mm-hmm.
and for his family. And I also want to say my deepest condolences and congratulations to Hillary Clinton and Tim Kaine
Mm-hmm.
and all of her supporters.
Mm-hmm.
I know that this is the results that they didn't want, and we didn't want as well. But President Donald Trump is our president. He is our leader. He's going to be our captain. He's going to be riding the ship for this country. He's going to be the most powerful man in the world. And like I said, we need to pray for him. We need to support him. Let's give him a chance. He's got 2 months left before he goes into the Oval Office.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, I want to say this to millions of Americans. If you don't like Donald Trump, just give him a chance. You agree with him? Disagree with him? Give him a chance. And look, the holidays are fast approaching. By the time next week arrives, 2 weeks from now, 2 weeks from today, we're all going to be celebrating Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
We're all going to be celebrating we're going to give thanks to our families and to our loved ones.
Yes.
And that is the beginning of the holiday season.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just enjoy this holiday season. And after the holiday season, we will get down to business and see what President-elect Trump will do.
And
right now,
mm-hmm.
let's give him a chance. Let's support him.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened today at the White House was a good start. And I'm very happy for him and for President Obama for coming together as a team. So,
but will he bring Obama back to the White House if in case he need a little help?
Oh, no. I don't think so. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen.
All right. Well, let's hope for the best. Or should I say let's hope for nothing for the best for Trump. But let's see how it goes. And just to let you know, Martin, millions of people vote for Trump in Staten Island, a.k.a. the Republican town. I have no idea. I got nothing else to say for stupid Staten Island.
One of the most conservative areas in all of New York.
Yeah, man. I'll never go back in here. I don't like Staten Island. Sorry.
Why you don't like Staten Island?
Staten Island is good, but I didn't know it was a Republican town.
Yeah, there are more conservatives down there in many parts of the city. Yeah, Yeah, show some respect to the people of Staten Island. They may be watching this.
Pretty cool, man. I got you. Yeah. All right, Martin. Thank you so much, and I'll see you later.
All right. Thank you. Good night, everyone.
Later. We'll be right back.
Finally, tonight, the Stevenation is officially closed. But as you may know, there's only one person who's coming back, and he's not done yet for over 50 years. My last guess, he become one of the longest running sportscaster on ABC Sports, and he is coming back for a final thought. That's right. That's right. Just final thought before of his retirement in heaven. So, ladies and gentlemen, you love him, you hate him, meet the one, the only Howard Cosell. Thank you, Stephen. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Howard Cosell. Tonight is gonna be my final thought of this evening. Tonight, I'm going to say for the biggest victory ever. I'm talking about Donald J. Trump Sr. Donald Trump is our winner, and he will be our 45th president-elect of the United States. The question is, what is really going on to the polls? I don't know what is going on in this nation, but I think we hope Donald Trump will succeed as the president of the United States. You saw the protests. You saw the chaos. You saw so many racial slurs. You saw many big controversies. And you want to vote this man to be trusted. Well, to tell you the truth, that's how the world is. But next year in 2017, let's hope the Lord will make this nation completely 100% perfect shape. Now, as you may know, I am not a Democrat. I am not a Republican. But let me tell you something. I am American. I've become a sportscaster for over 60 years. And I am still living strong. But only God knows will Donald Trump will succeed for 100 days as our president of the US of A. But let's take a look at a map. Now, let me tell you something. Do you see how Donald Trump done this? He went to Indiana. He went to Missouri. He went to Florida. He went to Texas. And it goes all the way. Donald Trump got 275 votes, or should I say electoral votes, to become our next president of the United States. Now, I think it is a very disappointing to me, and especially for campaign, and especially for Hillary, Bill, Chelsea, Barack Obama, and Michelle, Joe Biden, and the rest of the administration, and including on the White House. But only God knows we can't turn back in time, but we had to stay really is. And finally, I will wish Donald Trump and his family enjoying the White House and wish him all the best. This is yours truly saying Howard Cosell, saying tell it like it is, and good night.